back. Our very special edition of CBS Mornings, live with the astronauts of Artemis 2 and live with a studio audience full of kids with more questions for the crew here. Nate, tossing to you.
All right, Vlad, can you toss me that microphone right there? It's in front of you. Vlad, right there. Toss me that microphone. Thank you, sir. I got hands. You can throw it.
You gonna throw it? That'd be quite an experiment.
I used to play football for a living.
Used to.
Simon.
But I didn't.
We have Simon right here. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Simon Yoon, and what advice would you give to a graduating high school senior who would love to become an astronaut in the future?
Wow, I like that.
We could talk about this forever because we just love this question, but really just find the thing that you love doing. It doesn't have to be science. It doesn't have to be engineering. It has to be the thing that you love doing, and go out there and give it your all every single day. Jeremy often talks about each one of us has a gift, and to be truly happy, we have to be sharing that gift. So find your gift and share that with the world.
All right, Vlad?
I'm right here, Gayle, and this is Ian. And check out his shirt, y'all. Sulfur, aluminum, potassium. Ian, you have the next question.
My question is, what is your dream for future space exploration?
That's a great question.
Victor, anybody?
So one of my dreams for future space exploration is that, not only do we get to the moon and stay sustainably and responsibly, that we get onto Mars. And so I hope that by the time you're ready to take a journey like that, that we have done our job to make it safe and repeatable so that you get the chance to go.
Would you all go back again? 100%. 100%.
Oh, Victor, a little hesitation
You said maybe later? Maybe later.
Nate, you got another one?
Yeah, I have Bridget, who by extension is part of our CBS family. Oh. Bridget. All right, you can stand up. There you go.
Hello, my name is Bridget Anfin, and my question for the Artemis 2 crew is, what did you do when the toilet broke? Did you just let it fly around?
Whoa.
We didn't let it, but sometimes it...
Well, the toilet is a very important piece of equipment in any spaceship. And we had two different things. At first, the toilet, when we first turned it on, the fan that actually keeps everything going where it needs to go didn't quite turn on. So we tried again, we gave it some time, and we got that working. But then you have to get rid of everything that you output. And we do that by venting it into space. And that actually clogged up. So we had a different way of going to the bathroom, and we didn't need to we used a secondary vent. Everything on the spaceship usually has a backup system. So luckily, the engineers planned for that, and we used our backup system, and we got through it. It wasn't as easy as our fancy, good toilet, but we made do.
How do you stay clean up there? Do you take showers, bird baths? What do you do?
Yeah, pretty much. I love that.
Bird baths.
The bird bath. Yeah, actually, I think showers in space are great. Floating, water, yep.
I wonder what that's like, Nate.
Amaya? Amaya? It's Amaya. All right, Amaya.
So my question is specifically for Victor Glover. How did it feel to be the first person of color to fly to or around the moon?
Good question.
Amaya, thank you for the question. And I will tell you, one of the things about swinging for the fence and trying to hit a home run when the game is on the line is, if you think about that can add pressure and make you not go up there and play your best game. And so I focused a lot on working with this team and trying to be a good teammate, to them, and also receive from them their good teamwork. And I think one of the reasons we were as successful as we did is we spent a lot of time thinking about us and not me individually. And so I would answer this by maybe just making a visual lesson here, that I spent a lot of time thinking about this patch and not this patch. And now we get to be here and we get to talk about it, though.
Yes.
I love when you say
Very nice. I love that, Victor.
Amazing.
I was surprised that you guys were not aware of all the how many people were watching. You didn't notice that. You weren't aware of how many of us were watching and following every move.
They didn't have social media up there.
Yeah, you weren't aware.
We don't have, on the International Space Station, we have satellite connectivity all the time almost, so that you actually have a network up there. And on our spaceship, we were just so far away that was much more challenging. We got email up and down once or twice a day. So we didn't have the ability to stay connected and online. And so it was only through our family conferences, and my daughters were so excited to tell me about what was happening online. But we had very little, current events during the mission.
So what do you make of all of this attention now? You walk in the room, we go, ah!
When did you really realize that this was a phenomenon?
Yes.
This week.
Yeah.
This
Right
week?
now.
Well, my husband knows that I don't necessarily like attention, so apparently him and my family had a conversation before I got back, and they were like, who's going to tell her?
Who's going to tell her?
But yeah, it was my husband. He let me in on the secret.
Yeah, we're so glad.
When you guys were doing a broadcast, who was the director? Were you?
No, it's whoever has the 5-minute activity before the conference starts of who's going to set it up today. And the best part about this crew is that we shared every responsibility. We were one entity. We shared everything. So whoever had the time, they had the lead. If you watch our press conferences up there, somebody different started them every time. We were in different spots. We shared everything.
Did you know we were watching you?
On the press conferences, but not the rest of the time.
Most of the time, you didn't know we were watching.
No.
Wow.
You can't see the audience we're talking to, so we're just talking to the
It's like the Truman Show.
All right, yeah, we're watching. It's like Finding Nemo. We're watching, Nate.
Yep, I'm right here, Gayle, and you know what?
Yes.
Jack is sitting here with us, and he's our little commander, or Commander Jack, as we like to call him. And we have something special for you, but I don't want to give it to you right now. You know what? We'll be back in 90 seconds. Stick around.